Greetings and blessings, greetings, blessings, those who come live from Kesekran Heights. It's now the 22nd day of the month of Iyar, Hebrew month of Iyar, with the acronym formed out of Aleph Yud Yud Resh, which is how you spell the Hebrew month of Iyar, Ani Hashem Rofecha, which also alludes to three of the patriarchs and one of the matriarchs, Aleph for Abraham, Yud for Yitzhak, Yud for Yaakov, and Resh for Rachel Imenu, Rachel our mother. So today I understand, if I'm understanding correctly, is May 6th on the Greco-Roman Common Era calendar, which I understand, if I understand correctly, would be the 29th anniversary of the passing of the blessed soul of Bob Marley. And I'd like to reflect the blessed souls on a lyric, if I remember it correctly, that he sang in a song called Could You Be Loved? Could You Be Loved? And where he sang, if what you're thinking is not right, go to hell, or go to hell if what you're not thinking is right. Well, of course, there's a lot of deep meaning to that lyric, which I would interpret as a teaching from that blessed soul. May his soul be resting in a proper place where it is in the creation, within the bosom of the Most High, who inspired so many people to praise the Almighty and think about unity among the human race. But as well, there is an understanding from within Torah. Most notably, I remember a teaching from an Israelite mystic and sage of Israel. His name was the Ben Ish Chai. He lived in Babylon, as we would call in the modern era as Iraq, in the Common Era calendar from 1835 to 1909, and he himself taught that this world is actually, in a sense, worse than whatever one can figure and think about as the definition of hell, meaning by the fact that the human race is so out of sync with its innate purpose to praise and serve the Most High in fellowship. And he also taught that in order for one to help another get to heaven, meaning to get a sense of the fact that this earth is in heaven and should be a place of heavenly delight with everyone serving with one accord, one must be prepared to go into that hell of that other person in order to try to help them in their travails. So on the one hand, if a person is thinking in negativity and jealousy and hatred and unwanted forms of competition in the way that it damages himself or herself, it damages others, damages creation, so yeah, according to what Bob Marley said, they should go to hell for what they're thinking is not right. But on the other hand, if a person wants to make this a better world, one has to go into the hell of another, where one is suffering in the travails of human existence, which are not in balance with nature, whether it's been imposed upon them, whether for whatever reason they have to go through some sort of rectification in this time, or they've gotten into some deeds and misdeeds which led them to a negative circumstance. With that being said, blessed souls, I'd like to express a little fatherly pride and share with you a poem that my own dear daughter, Chayamushka Goodman, wrote, Chayamushka Techia, that she wrote concerning a type of organization which is really a manifestation of a type of thought of the soul, awareness. The organization is called Bikur Cholim, which literally means the visiting of the sick. It's a Jewish organization which I'm sure not just exists in Brooklyn, but also in other parts of the country where you have congregations of Jewish people. And I'm sure there are other organizations other faiths which have organizations like this. But this was a contest poem that my daughter wrote. I'd like to share it with you to hopefully balance out the two views which was expressed by blessed Brother Bob Marley, whose soul of elevation we are commemorating today in this way through a Torah teaching and through this poetry, and also through the Ben Ish Chai, the great sage of Bovel, Iraq, from 1835-1909. So this is what my daughter wrote. Lonesome, boredom, is the feel of a rejected boy who is now sick and lays in a hospital bed. No love, no care. Nurses come to cheer him up, but they are limited in time. They have to attend other patients. What to do today is the thought of the young boy. In enters sunshine, flowered with hope, when a man from Bikur Cholim comes to visit this young boy. This young man learns the name of the child, and on starts their relationship. They tell each other stories, they laugh, and share with another their thoughts. Hope is what the boy feels. Someone cares for him. Maybe he should fight his disease and live life, meet new people and tour his dreams. This one unique man from Bikur Cholim came to cheer a sick boy. But what he didn't expect was for the boy to grow fond of him, change his opinion on life. In addition, want to fight his disease. One man, just one man, saved a rejected child, as well gave him hope. We are many in our community. Let us all combine our few hours a week and help hundreds of children, teenagers, adults, and seniors. Let us be there for them. Let us make them a heaven in the middle of their hell. So you see, blessed souls, if what you're thinking is right, you should be prepared to go to hell to help another blessed soul get to heaven. This is Danzos Goodman signing off again in commemoration of the 29th anniversary of the passing of the blessed soul of Brother Bob Marley. May we speedily see his resurrection, as well as all the resurrection of the blessed B'nai Noach, the Noahites, and of course the B'nai Yisrael, Kitu Ramna Shachne Afar, those who lie in the dust shall raise up and sing jubilantly to the Creator in a Havachad style, in a one love style, B'goyel Echad, with one destiny, B'darchi Noam, in a pleasant way, B'darchi Shalom, in a peaceful way, Ba'ofen Nitzchi, in an eternal way.